Hello, and welcome to the showcase of concept prototype number 2. The first concept prototype was showing the general aesthetics, basic functionality, and light diffusivity of the system. This one is more so showing the light dynamics, the interconnectivity, and the basic use of the tiles. So you can see here we have two tile frames. All they have in them are limit switches. You can see their gray connections coming out to the boards. The boards we're using are two Raspberry Pi Picos, kind of representing the subsystem of each board. They're fairly cheap, coming in around $5. The LEDs are just things we had on hand. And then resistors are just distributing some power and making sure the currents don't get too high. The only connection between the two tiles you can think of is this yellow wire that's actually transmitting a signal from this board to this board, and that's showing the directionality of the tile here. We're going right to left, just for reference. So in this simulation, green means that the tile is ready to be stepped on, and red indicates that the tile is in its cooldown period after being stepped on. So you see green here, we can step on tile 1, it enters its cooldown period by turning red. You'll notice that after I stepped on that, this light turned green, so we can do that again. You step on this one, this light grows in brightness, indicating that this one's ready to be stepped on, and then you can let that one enter its cooldown period. If you look closer, you can see that that light actually grows in brightness over a 2-second period. It's kind of hard to tell once it's near the maximum, but that is how we're planning on indicating the user of when to jump onto the next tile. So you have an example user come through, and he'll jump on the first tile, see that light grow in brightness. As soon as it's at its brightest, he can move on. Now, there are a couple notes about this system. When the tile's in its cooldown period, jumping on it again does nothing. It's in that cooldown period. It can't be used until that light turns on back green, as you see there. A second thing of note is that if you try to activate this tile, when this tile's in its cooldown state, you actually won't be able to use it because the signal is not able to be transmitted. Again, just to show that a little clearer, I can press this tile, wait for this tile, press it, and then let's say another user comes along and tries to activate this tile too soon. This tile is now unusable. Again, just very basic use cases here. Everything is still able to be altered, but it's nice to have this concept prototype just to show some basic use of the tiles and how we plan on indicating the user. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.